Hola amigos, Pete here, how you all doing? Today I'm bringing you a little bit of sniper gameplay on Rush. I'm playing on a server with a sniper limit, so I don't feel too guilty about sniping, because often you can feel like you're not particularly playing the objective, although I do try to. I'm constantly spotting enemies and trying to highlight vehicles. Now, the topic I wanted to talk to you about today really follows on from yesterday's video, the Dragon's Teeth DLC discussion, and news, of course. Now, a lot of that talk was focused on things we wanted to see in the Dragon's Teeth DLC, which is due in the next month or two. But a lot of people were talking about things that they actually would like to see brought back. And the discussions vary whenever I have this chat with people I know, around weapons like the M4A1 from Battlefield 3 and the AN-94. They're two really popular weapons that people would love to see brought back. Now, Battlefield veterans amongst us, because I know a lot of people that watch my channel are Battlefield veterans. You've owned many past games in this franchise, but of course I am aware we do also have people new to the franchise with Battlefield 4, so maybe this isn't so relevant to you, but I want to talk about a weapon I would like to see brought back, and I don't see it mentioned as much, and that's the XM8 prototype from Bad Company 2. Now, as far as I'm aware, this isn't actually a weapon that's in full distribution. I believe it was something that they looked at, Heckler & Koch, but they never actually brought it to distribution, to full manufacture, because it was rumoured to be, or was to be, the replacement for the M16. But the point is, I would love to see that weapon brought back into Battlefield 4 in some sort of DLC, because that really was probably, well, alongside the AN-94, my favourite weapon in the Bad Company 2 series. I also was quite a big fan of the M416, and when I played the support class, which was the medic in Bad Company 2, I did also very much like the M60. Now also, when we talk about things that we would like to see brought back in a future DLC, it doesn't need to be weapons, does it? I mean, wouldn't you be delighted to see, or I know many people would, perhaps on at the forefront of that, I would love to see a DLC map pack of the Bad Company 2 maps. Now, it wouldn't have to be all of them, but could you imagine Arica Harbour, Laguna Presa, White Pass, Atacama Desert? These are some of my all-time favourite Battlefield maps. And of course, it's not something that's out of the ordinary. We've seen maps come back past classics. I'm thinking Gulf of Oman has made a return for the second time, and we had the Back to Karkand DLC in Battlefield 3. If a map pack like that was to come out, would you support it? Would you be in favour? Are there particular maps that really resonate with you that you would like to see brought back? Because I know as well, a lot of people were surprised at some of the second assault maps, and I think the one people are really surprised about is Operation Firestorm. Because Grand Bazaar and Seine Crossing and No Canals didn't seem to get a look in, and they seem to be far more popular than perhaps Operation Firestorm. But for me, Caspian Border, Gulf of Oman and Metro, even if I don't play a lot of Metro, I can understand the logic behind it because they were kind of fan favourite maps. But Operation Firestorm, I don't think that was as big a fan favourite as those other three. So, what I'm trying to say is, there is a history of bringing back these popular maps from the past, and I would be absolutely delighted to see a map pack from Bad Company 2. Now I wonder, is there any other gadgets, any other weapons that anyone else is thinking of? I was speaking to one of my followers on Twitter yesterday, and he was saying he would love to see the Tracer Dart brought back, which was a feature of Bad Company 2. So I'll be curious to know if there's anything that you can think of, or there's something that you would really like to see brought back, whether it be a map, a weapon, a gadget, whatever. Even the Bad Company 2 class balance. I think that that has a lot to be said for it, because at the moment you kind of have this thing where the assault class has the best weapons, kind of has the best gadgets. I know they don't have C4, but they do have the meds, the defibs, the M320s. Whereas the class balance in Bad Company 2 kind of encouraged you to play support more because you were the medic. So you had LMGs and med bags. So for me, that would actually be something I would welcome from Bad Company 2. It's just the class system. Now, I wanted to talk to you about something else before I end this video, and that's if... You know, I've been live streaming a little bit lately, and I wanted to know if there's any days of the week that are preferential to you guys. I'm going to stick to a Friday night because it's good for me Fridays because it's the end of the working week and I usually have a couple of hours I can live stream. But are there any days a week that I could add to my schedule that would be particularly cool for you? I mean, is a Tuesday night, a Thursday night, a Sunday afternoon? If you let me know in the comments below what sort of nights or days are good for you live streaming and the sort of times that you would be about, I'll try to see if I can work something into my schedule. The last quick thing I want to mention before I go is I'm doing another Q&A soon, so if you've got any questions for me, whether they're Battlefield related or whatever, within reason, please leave them in the comment section down below as well, and hopefully I'll be able to get that video out soon. I also want to say thank you as well, just for all the support you've given me lately, and the channel, the comments that you leave, it really is appreciated, and I do try to respond to as many as possible, so I don't want you to ever think that it goes unnoticed or unappreciated, because it really isn't. So until next time, adios amigos.